Welcome back. The 2016 presidential campaign never ends, does it? It won't. Well, in 2050, we'll be arguing about it. But on Friday, the Democratic National Committee filed a lawsuit against the Trump campaign, the Russian government, and WikiLeaks, alleging that they engaged in a conspiracy to sabotage Hillary Clinton and help Donald Trump become president. Joining me now to discuss this development is the chair of the DNC, Tom Perez. Mr. Chairman, welcome back to the show.
Always a pleasure to be back with you, Chuck.
All right, let me start with this. Why this lawsuit right now? And I ask this because the president toys with interfering with the Mueller probe, and Democrats are quick to say, let it run its course. This, to me, is a lawsuit. You're making a claim that Mueller hasn't made yet. Why not wait for the Mueller probe to end before you file your lawsuit?
Sure. Well, there are three basic reasons. Number one, you have to file claims in a timely manner under statute of limitations. I don't know when Director Mueller's investigation is going to end, nor would I ever ask him, because I want him to do a good, thorough job. And so we need to protect our rights under the appropriate statute of limitations.
When was this going to expire? How close to this deadline are you?
Well, again, I don't know when Director Mueller is going to file his complaint or whatever action he takes.
But you believe you couldn't have filed a lawsuit if you waited a couple weeks?
But we don't know when Director Mueller is going to act. And so this notion, and again, I don't want to ask him when he's going to act. And so we have to protect our rights. But secondly, we've done our homework, Chuck. A year ago, people were saying, file a lawsuit then. And I didn't do that because I believe in doing your homework. And over the course of the last year, we have seen, I think, a mountain of evidence of collusion between the campaign and the Russians to basically affect our democracy. And so we did our homework and we brought our civil case. And then finally, I'm worried about these midterm elections because they did this with impunity. General McMaster said that we failed to impose sufficient costs on Russia. Well, we know why I think they failed to impose sufficient costs on Russia for this dramatic and reckless and unprecedented hack, because this administration is compromised. I want to make sure we send a very clear signal.
I'm curious of who you chose to include in the lawsuit and who you didn't. You have Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, Paul Manafort, Roger Stone. You don't have Michael Flynn. He's somebody that's been charged. I'm curious, why is Michael Flynn not included? No Steve Bannon, no Corey Lewandowski, no Kellyanne Conway, three other people who served as sort of campaign chairs or managers, but you do have Manafort. What was the decision-making to go of who got in and who didn't?
Well, we brought a case against the people that we feel there's sufficient evidence to move forward in a civil case. That doesn't preclude us from moving to amend the case as we discover more evidence.
But you don't think there's enough evidence on Michael Flynn, huh?
Well, again, we want to make sure. I'm a big believer in making sure that I have confidence in every aspect of my case. And in the Watergate case that was brought by Larry O'Brien, former chair of the DNC, that complaint was amended over time. I am confident that we will file an amended complaint over time.
Did Hillary Clinton push you to do this? Was this something, is she supportive?
Tom, you'll have to ask Secretary.
You don't know if she's supportive of this move or not?
I have not consulted Hillary Clinton to ask her permission to file a complaint. The buck stops with Tom Perez, and we filed this complaint because our democracy is at risk. This was an assault on our democracy, and we have to protect that.
I spoke with a legal expert on my show on Friday who said he believes under federal law that your claims, if it does come to trial, will have to be decided by a judge, not a jury, that you won't get a jury trial because of the statute that you're using. Are you concerned if you don't get a jury trial?
I'm confident we'll get a jury trial, and we've had plenty of legal experts look at that.
So you don't believe that this is...
I don't agree with that at all.
You don't agree with that? All right. Let me ask you a few different reactions to this. First, let me put up what Donald Trump's campaign manager for 2020, Brad Parscale, said. This is a sham lawsuit about a bogus Russian collusion claim filed by a desperate, dysfunctional, and nearly insolvent Democratic Party. They've sunk to a new low to raise money, referring to this criticism that you guys are just doing this to raise money. Let me ask you this. Are you using the lawsuit to raise money?
No, and I'm laughing, Chuck, because those are almost the precise quotes we heard from the Nixon campaign in 1972 when this was filed. We're bringing this lawsuit to seek justice, to expose the truth, and to deter future behavior. We have elections coming up. They tried to interfere. They interfered in 2016. They did it with impunity, and they're trying to do it again. And we've got to deter it. This is an attack on our democracy, and we can fight for good health care, we can fight for good jobs, and we can fight to preserve our democracy. In fact, we must do that.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question that apparently came up on a conference call that you had with some state party leaders. and this was from Slate. It said, I just mentioned this to a county. This is referring to somebody, we don't know who it was on the call, but a state party official. I just mentioned this to a county chair, and her response was, how can we spend all that money? So can you address that, the financial burden that's going to be on us? I will ask you, how much money is this going to cost the DNC? How much money are you taking away from 2018 to focus on 2016 in Russia?
Chuck, we can't afford not to do this, because when you look ahead and you see what was done before and what they're trying to do again, our democracy is at stake. It's hard to win elections when you have interference in elections. We've been winning elections. We know how to walk and chew gum. We've got boots on the ground right now in Arizona. We have a great candidate. She's an undeniable underdog. We're fighting there. We just won in Wisconsin.
You didn't answer. How much money is this lawsuit going to take this year? Millions?
I don't know. I don't know the amount of money that it will take, but I'll tell you, it's hard to put a price tag on preserving democracy. And you know what? That's why I concluded that it would be irresponsible of me not to do this.
Jackie Speer, Democrat from California, Claire McCaskill office. Claire McCaskill's office called it a silly distraction, the lawsuit. Jackie Speer, a Democrat who's on House Intel Committee, has seen all of this stuff, says it's ill-conceived and not in the interest of the American people. What would you tell them?
I love those two Democrats. They're great people. We're working to help reelect them, and I disagree with them for the simple reason that preserving our democracy is priceless. And when you have elections that have been attempted, you've seen attempted interference in the past, they're going to do it again. And by the way, I would love to introduce them to some of my colleagues on the DNC. At the end of this, they were trying to bring about chaos, Chuck. And they did. We had people on my team at the DNC who got death threats. And you know what? When you try to do that to our team, yeah, I'm going to punch back. I'm punching back not only for my colleagues, I'm punching back for democracy. That's what we believe in as Democrats. Elections should be fair. I understand people may agree and disagree, but you know what? We're fighting for them.
Okay. Tom Perez, chair of the DNC. Thanks for coming on, sharing your views. Nice to see you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.